How is meaning constructed by advertisers? Well, to best answer this question, I used images of cigarette advertisements. In using these advertisements, I led with a symbolic interactionism lens and trying to find the meaning embedded in these advertisements. So, each advertisement was categorized as either traditional or non traditional cigarette products. Once categorized, I was able to code the themes that emerged. So, there were four themes that emerged, one being sexualization of women, idealization of youth, modernization, innovation, and traditional family roles and occupational roles. The sexualization of women and idealization of youth appeared in both traditional and non traditional cigarette product advertisements. And modernization innovation appeared only in non traditional cigarette advertisements. And lastly, traditional family roles and occupational roles appeared only in traditional cigarette product advertisements. So, as I stated before, one of the findings was the sexualization of women. The sexualization of women emerged in my data quite often. Women's bodies and demeanor were used to sell these tobacco products. In a lot of the advertisements, women were displayed with the cigarette in their mouth or near the mouth, while holding an intense eye contact, which could be interpreted as sexual. Here are two examples of advertisements that sexualize women. To the left, we have a traditional cigarette product such as a cigar. Here, the woman is holding the cigar to her mouth while giving us that intense eye contact that I talked about before. And to the right, we have the non traditional tobacco product, the jewel, where the woman is biting down on the jewel while giving us this high and intense eye contact, just like the older traditional cigarette product. And in both of these, the meanings that the marketers were trying to embed in this type of advertisement to create this desirability in their product relied solely on the sexualization of women. The next finding is the idealization of youth. This appeared in both traditional and non traditional cigarette advertisements. I discovered that there were young people being displayed in these advertisements in a social setting. In some cases, they were smiling, laughing, holding a cigarette while conversing. Specifically speaking, in traditional cigarette advertisements, young people were displayed at a high school or university whilst using these cigarette products. Advertisers seem to use these ads to portray smoking as a proud passage to adulthood. And for non traditional products, such as the jewel, the advertisement showed a young person casually dressed while being cool, smiling, and joyfully jumping and kissing. Next finding is traditional family roles and occupation roles. I found that traditional tobacco product advertising used the theme of portraying traditional family roles quite often, as well as occupation roles. Women were shown using tobacco products in their households while tending to their children as well as household tasks. Men were shown using tobacco products at work as well as in the household when participating in family gatherings and events. So here I have displayed a man and a woman outside assisting their children and building a snowman. It seems that the man's here smoking a cigarette in his mouth while still playing with the family. From this, you can interpret the meaning presented in this particular advertisement as a family unity, happiness, fun, and a healthiness. The marketers of this advertisement were creating desire by showing people that this could be the ideal way of life while everyone's playing the correct roles. And here are just a few examples that I picked out from the advertisements that I analyzed on traditional family roles and occupational roles. The last finding is innovation modernization. Marketers portray non-traditional tobacco products as being modern and innovative because of the new features such as providing flavors along with the look of the product. So, I have displayed an image of that I analyzed that showed blueberries on a spoon on chopped ice and an e-cigarette picture. The marketers portrayed the e-cigarette as being desirable by picturing the blueberries alongside this tobacco product, and the product can be interpreted as being tasteful and flavorful and innovative in comparison to the filters offered in traditional tobacco products. And speaking on the look of the product, this product is seen or can be interpreted as being a USB stick, memory stick. And because of this, the implied meaning is that people will be smarter or more intelligent if using this non-traditional product.